homes or whatever that could be already out the picture. And these ones that have been trying to use dirty works to get their way up to fame. And since I'm not famous, I don't even have more than 5,000 subscribers. We know it's not me. So I was getting that energy because these two red dots, I was changing my D baby's diaper today and she had these two red dots on her butt. Somebody did something to this child to try to act like they the most high. This could be somebody like raping or doing something inappropriate or poking a baby with something to get them sick and have to fight off something so that they can look like the most high, or siphoning energy or information from a child. And then remember last night that person was coming up on the Empress with that wand in the hand. And then we had the bear behind the Empress in reverse. It's almost like somebody trying to set somebody up, but somebody definitely did something inappropriate. It don't have to be to my D baby, but somebody that's not a healer, somebody sick. Somebody could be mentally unstable as well. They could also be connected to these people. Like this could be an old, retired version of one of my clones here. They wouldn't look like me anymore that much. They might look like me in the fabric of time, but they don't look like me now. Like this person couldn't come, and if they take me out of here to go do something to me, they would not be able to use this person to put them back in the Truman Show, basically. I'm not sure what this is. If this is a child, I don't know what this is. And this could be somebody that was wrath with the woman, the red dragon. There's wrath with the woman that came after this person's child, because remember, everything else was covered up. This ain't even a fully developed person. They can't speak for themselves. They can't think about what's going on, but somebody's doing something. All right. This could also be somebody reporting something like, oh, that I snuck in this person's house and I seen that this child had a diaper rash for like 1 week or something, or I watched a baby and I seen this rash, and the child report somebody to DCFS so they can have access to a child, their energy, their blood, something like this. Not supposed to have it at all, really, but you've been getting away with it. Okay. Oh my goodness. The heck is this? So, that's why I said this could be also, if we find out about these vassals being like government vassals that think that they can take these men out and hoard them around and then bring them back home, and they're not even healers, and they're catching all this stuff, or they've been in jail or away from their family, dealing with dead people, dead women, getting people sick, mentally unstable. These people that have this old but young energy, they're not having the two sides anymore. They're either getting old or they're getting younger. Somebody's disgusting, and then they're keeping this information from their wife or their husband here. If you're not a healer, like I said, I should never have given anybody a STD because I don't have one. And if I'm the true fountain that God put in the garden to heal as a certain portion of my life, there should be nobody saying that they got any diseases from me, because they've tried. They've tried heavily to try to get me sick on some occasion, even probably sending dirty bombs, which are males that want to date you, sleep with you, and pump something inside of you that you can't get rid of. All right. Or like I said, this would incorporate these families. If I did have something on file in some secret facility, then that would make these people, I'm a grown ass woman, I got my own vagina, I should be able to know what's going on with my body. Because me going to the doctor that for a STD ain't never happened. So this could be one of these other girls that played my part in the Truman Show, a clone, at some point in time, but wasn't me. Okay. Somebody could be jealous because they're flaunting their child around, their son around. This could be somebody's spouse or somebody you used to be with or something. Like this person is a healer, but they still have access to you. They still have access to you, or they had it. So they could come cleanse themselves in your energy and go right back out here into this filth. And these are the people that they're raising up in positions of power or authority and giving them the money. Because these are some sex crazed individuals. It's just what it is. Somebody is calling false judgment about who gave them this illness. It could be this person that got some kind of animosity here that wants somebody out of something. This could be Hawaii or this girl that Melissa Ford lookalike that I put up on the screen that's over there with that little boy in Hawaii, like I should have been or something a long time ago, starting my journey. Especially within the past 3 years, somebody like a Barry White, if the person wasn't passed away before, somebody, a big man, I'm seeing a big man, a tall man. This could even be this grandfather of mine, like somebody that has the build of like my grandfather. And that's why I see that turtle in reverse. Somebody took that position. They allegedly died and went to Hawaii and filled a position. They've been doing this shit over and over again. Complete strangers they've been giving it to. This Kevin energy or this Ruby and Kevin. I was thinking about Ruby, this Play Sisters friend, when we went to, I told you that burger shop, we used to meet her there and hang out. In Kenosha, the place with the big burgers. I forgot what it's called. Okay, maybe somebody don't want me to say it right now. But I was also thinking about even far back when I was pregnant with my first child. My Play Sister Sophia was like, hey, it's somebody at my job or whatever that need a babysitter. And, there was this lady named Edith. And I used to babysit her little boy named Cody. She was a Filipino lady. And then she didn't need me to babysit anymore because she met a rich guy in Hawaii and she moved out there. She moved out there and got married to this guy or whatever. She had 2 other little boys. But she was like, they're not going to be a bother. They're going to stay in their room and play video games. You don't have to worry about it. So, it was an easy job. The little boy was a cute little boy. He was really good and everything. I didn't have no problems. I babysat while I was pregnant with my first, to make extra money while I was pregnant with my first child. But this could be something like this, even going back into the refuge of the British people going over to the... Now, they could be saying refuge, but what are they hiding from? Are these the British people or are the people that stole from... Because I'm seeing battle ready. Are these people that stole from the Queen and they're over here being... And the Hawaii is aiding and abetting these people? Because if I've been here standing strong all this time, how can these people even try to come back in here and claim something? If you abandon your home, you abandon your wife. These are things that are punishable by death of the relationship, the person, or something like this, right? Because it seems like these people have all the balls in their court. They can make all the accusations against the innocent ones that they want, okay? Ruin their lives as they please, and you can't even fight back. So I was looking up, can you use footage in the court case that has been altered? So say you do like 3-hour-long videos or hour-long videos. Somebody would have to watch that whole video in order to watch every part of it, right? Or this could be somebody like putting a compilation of like every time you yelled or got angry, or because I was thinking like, what if somebody pushed somebody down the stairs and then took that part out of the footage, and when the person is at the bottom of the stairs, whoever it is runs down and try to do something else to them, and then they stab the person. Well, you left out the whole part. You left out the whole part. What was I gonna say? You left the whole part out when you punched the lady in the mouth, and then she turned around and she punched you or stabbed you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So somebody's doing something like this, okay, in a situation. And again, how can you be in a court case and the person ain't in the court case? This means that people could be going looking for women that look like you, making people's makeup look like you, and putting that person in the court. You got to throw the whole court case out, and they can't even try it again. This is like somebody trying to take you to court without you knowing that you've been divorced. Okay? Without you knowing that you divorced, somebody divorce you, steal all your inheritance that's coming in, go off and spend it with all their friends. Yanni, they go off and spend it with all your friends and family to keep them quiet, and then they come back to you with a broke. They move the clone out the way and say, "Hi, I'm back to take my spot." And then they want to come with you when you broke, and the girl don't have a choice to say, "Hey, I heard that you went and you got all this money and you went and spent it, and then you came back to me thinking I'm going to accept you. I'm not." And so somebody's like, "Oh, so you say, look, I'm back to do something better," or whatever this is. So I don't know. It's something like this. It's something like somebody just ain't shit. Of course, we don't be knowing who these people is for sure. But somebody just ain't. Somebody's disgusting. It's the somebody purpose. They know they're sleeping with old sick people or something, mentally unstable people. They probably be snotting and stuff like this, crying and stuff like this. They're dealing with dead people and voodoo dolls that they bringing back to life. That God is not in these temples no more, even if they was before. They know they're dealing with people that got HIV and stuff like this, and they're not even a healer. You're not even your body parts or your touch or your something cannot heal anybody. But you want to hold on to this person and secretly degrade them or something, behind their back, going overboard to do so to please other people. You're an idol. You worship idols. You're making people sick, and then you didn't have to do that in the first place. Stop doing what the fuck you doing. Not only is these people is sick in the head, they carry all these traits. Somebody's a murderer. People that get upset about something, somebody is a murderer. This is who somebody is sleeping with, and then they want to come back to you. People that got animosity, people that hate their wife or their husband, that openly display hate towards this person, abuse even. Somebody's saying that this person, this red dragon or this female, is got their chakras lined up. Remember, this was stuck behind there last night, but they don't. It's me. It's not you. So this is one of my clones. She might got a nice body like this too right now. She might be also trying to steal this masculine energy that could be in their north node. Because this person listens to, this could be anybody, a cousin, a friend, a child, or somebody's. But we got the Four of Pentacles here. This person, again, is connected to the Son of David. So they're in their north node. You could be, I could be a place of peace for this person. You could be whatever this is. Okay, you don't love this person no more or something like this. The Queen of Pentacles is loving, but somebody had enough with these people crossing people's boundaries. And I'm not going to sit here and talk the lingo that they talk in tarot with this terrorist, whatever. I'm going to bring you a different, I'm speaking in tongues. I'm bringing you a different type, and I'm explaining it to you. Because in the Bible, it says that people shouldn't talk, when they be like, oh, that is, you should, if you're going to talk in public to people in tongues, you need to be able to tell these people what you're saying. You need to talk in tongues and then tell them what you were saying. That's what it says in the Bible. So when I'm talking, people are like, what you even talking about? Then the Bible say this. Okay, but the expansion on that is this. See, the expansion on that is this. It could change your way of how you even thought that shit was written. But everybody can't do it. Everybody can't alchemize the work like that. So what they've been doing to undermine us all these years is giving us one version or one variation of. So why would, if I'm looking at the Bible and God patting me on the back saying, yep, that's how you look at it. Why would I go to church and listen to the pastor say this, give me the runaround and say the same damn thing over and over again? It ain't nothing about fear. A man without fear, this is just like a disrespectful motherfucker. And like I said, these people can't, you ruining your own reputation, Illuminati, and you scary people out there, and you gang bangers and stuff like this. Because you're sitting here letting these people run around here do this. You're not no damn killers for real. That's what I'm saying. You letting these people overrun something. This could even be the police not even doing their job. They can't be. These bitches stealing your money, giving you diseases, doing all this other shit. You running back to them. You can't be. You gonna understand? You can't be in your right mind, and you can't be somebody that's about that life, unless you just like to kill the innocent, children and women, or people that cannot protect themselves against you. And these are demonic energies or detached energies. And you only like to harm women and children and stuff like this, that people that can't protect themselves, or they don't dabble on the dark side, so they don't expect these energies to come towards them. It's like, no. Somebody did something and they went up in a position. So this is some kind of disgusting ritual to get up in a position. Somebody just did this recently here. Okay? These could be people that's unfit to be parents if they're offering their children up in this manner. Okay? Because I don't believe in whatever they're doing. Okay? And then how can you lead the flock? How can you sit as a mayor or some kind of council or some board or something like this? It's not making any sense. So you can't even blame Adam or Eve for no shit like this, or not if it's me. Or if it's one of these innocent people like this person that's in this good energy here, in this North Node energy. You can't blame them and try to kick them out the garden. It's time for y'all to go. You got to blame your disgusting stench of what you're doing, rising up to the heavens or rising up to the Christ energy to know what you're doing. These hoes gotta go. I mean, I'm just not gonna be in competition with no bullshit. I ain't gonna be in competition at all for my spot. These are it's a verse in the Bible when it say, oh, we took them to a place and they were lined up and they let them choose whichever one they like. It's like that's what they do in these rituals with these kids and stuff, line these people up, let them pick, and it's a secret between them and the secret society people or whatever. And then they let them do whatever this is, or pick the hottest girl, like a bunny ranch or something. But this is what people could be doing in everyday neighborhoods. So again, if I stayed and they ran, you can't even challenge me for my throne. I'm not dishing out no thrones to no people like this. And regardless of what you think, the brooding vipers and the divine don't pick. It's the Christ that pick. It's God that pick. You don't pick nothing. You about to lose your spot. So people are mad. Yeah, okay. Nobody didn't want you to have support because they didn't want people to get pumped up at looking at the Bible this way so we could go viral. And lots of us, even if it was 100 of us that went in there and studied this or whatever like this, or they didn't want it to be me that gets the credit. So after 300, 400, 500 years, we've been using the Bible. And who you think your black ass is that didn't go to no Ivy League college or the Ivy League school, and you didn't go to no top Princeton or something like this to try to come up in here? You've been changing diapers for 20 years. What you know about anything? And where did Jesus, whether it be a female or a male, where did they come from? The bottom. For real. And again, I'm hearing that none of these men did it alone. You all had help. Somebody approached you and told you the secret and made you feel very safe about going, but you fucked up anyways, because whatever they got on you, they got it because it was your free will. With us, they got to hit us over the head and take us into a dark place or something, and then brainwash us and then put us back in our bed like we never left. Or with me. Or whoever you doing it to. But these men were coddled into this. Oh, what do you need to know? We have all this already ready for you. All you have to do is call your wife a liar. I was watching that Christina Applegate thing about her going back and researching her DNA or her genealogy. And it was a letter that was written from her mother, her father to her mother, or her grandfather to her mother. And I seen all the ritual and all the spell work in there. You're a whore. You're sleeping with that neighbor. They don't do nothing different. It's just the way it comes off. They're not doing nothing new under the sun. Nothing. They're doing the same thing. It's like somebody doing in a dance contest. You secretly worked on this in your home with the door closed. You didn't stand in front of the mirror. You just worked on this routine. You got it together. You do the same routine, but you got a different, the person doing the same routine as you that's competing with you, but they got a different song. It might confuse people at first when y'all start off dancing because y'all had a different song. But eventually halfway through there, they're gonna be like, nah, that's the same thing that the other girl just did. But one of them you could tell she brought that shit up out of the dirt. And one of them just copied. You can tell which one is the copycat. Nobody got to even do all that. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. It's scary now. It's getting very fucking concerning, actually. Like, these people that's around, they put you around automatic GE haters. Like, no matter what you do, hate is going to come from whatever you're doing or saying. Whether they're listening to you on an intercom, they got cameras in your house, they're standing around you, they're sleeping in the same bed. It's just a thing, y'all. It really is. And it's time for some of this shit to just be over. We got midnight energy in reverse. Tales from the dark side. These dark people at the top, this might be over, or especially coming up after midnight. These could be like wicked games or something like this. And then we have family in the upright. So I don't know if these people, some obsession is in reverse here. So some people could have been obsessed with somebody. They don't want to hear what you got to say because it got them feeling some kind of way. Or somebody took and cleansed somebody's family or something like this. Allegedly, okay? But you still don't have to accept it back. You're forcing spies and people that went against somebody. You're forcing, so you could write it the way that you want to write it. You're forcing somebody to take something back. You didn't even let this person even breathe. They're just taking the stalemate, putting it in the house while this other person is doing something, and then when the person want to come back, they just slide back in, and you like, oh, you look a little bit different than yesterday. Your skin is darker. It's gross. You need to grow up. Somebody don't want somebody to have suspicions anymore. It's time for the harvest. And if you're going to do that for everybody, you understand? Then let it be for everybody. This could also be like different groups. Twins in reverse. Some twins are in reverse. All right. And then we have grief. Somebody could be in grief about this because somebody's mask is falling off. All right. And somebody could be wanting some type of help. Somebody could be wrapped up in something. Maybe you've seen somebody's mask fall off just recently and they're a little bit hysterical because they like, how did you do that? You see right through how you do that. Somebody is this exorcist energy here. They could have been taken by these greens and put through a horrible time and then said, go back in there and go sit with your grandma. Go back in there and sit with your husband. Go back, sit with your mother. Go back and sit with somebody. Scent. Somebody's name could be Scent or Cynthia. All right. It's like the devil is in reverse, but this person also gave somebody some kind of knowledge. They're like, I didn't stuff no knowledge in this person. If a devil passed away, they did give this person some knowledge. They wrote something in their book. They gave them a new computer chip. They did something here, okay? And this could be how somebody got this could be how somebody got possessed, okay? Everybody doesn't always know that they're possessed, okay? Yeah, you see this little girl touching her mother's breast? And this dark entity with these wings is standing there? Somebody could be in your neural chip and they know that you saw something here. And they could be panicking a little bit. These people are disgusting. Like, it's every time this happens, these people have to be put down. Like, they just do. They just do. And then everybody want to tell the little part where they didn't have nothing to do with it. They don't want to, yeah, we got nature. Something is not natural. Something that's going on widespread. It's just not natural. Hold on. Something about dinner here. Okay. Warriors in reverse. Somebody could be coming to you, like offering you to come to dinner or something like this. So they can cut you off from something or cut you out from something. They don't want you to, they don't want somebody to come at you as like a warrior, like, what's wrong with you? You did this or XYZ or something. They want somebody to be like, oh, would you like to go out to dinner and have a movie or something? But I don't know. This could be like, okay, I don't know. Somebody that kills women on the date or something. I don't know. Okay. A combination or a combination. Something about a combination. Something, somebody didn't get the combination of something. It's exposing something dark that a person could have been included with here. I'm telling you. Yeah. Somebody's been caught. And they don't like it. Whoever this is, they just really don't like it. The twins in reverse. Earth in reverse. Somebody might be alien. They may not be from this planet. We got somebody named Ice. Or Ice could be significant. Okay. And the twins are in reverse. Somebody could have been taken by Ice. They could be taking families and saying, well, go back to what you was doing and shut up. Or go back over to your aunt's house or something and do something like this and see what information you could get, or pile on some crime on this person, and then we'll forget about it. We'll let you stay here. These are earthlings. I told you the earth is under judgment here. You're not getting over it. It's happening now. Black people included. You see all this black up here? This is why everything is in reverse, because black people done got a hold of some type of technology. This could be dark people with dark witchcraft or dark voodoo, or these could be dark skinned people, or people that paint their faces black, or this could be people that do blackface to make fun or mock. Whatever, you know, you take it how you want to. Some people that's trying to prove a point that who cares? We got somebody here with the Five of Pentacles. They want somebody to be under a spell where your person is behind the TV screen or something with somebody else. You got to watch this person at the award ceremony with this person. You got to watch this person. You know, they say, oh, these people having an affair. Okay. Shit like that. Okay. Knowing that that's your person. For some of y'all that might have a so-called, not celebrity crush, but some of you could have a, or it don't even have to be a celebrity. This could be somebody that you might be on TV. Could be a serial killer. Shit. It could be Charles Manson. I'm just saying that somebody is. Your twin flame could be Charles Manson. Your twin flame could be somebody that they claimed murdered some people. Okay. But this is like somebody that they're not. Somebody want to marry you and then go run and be famous, or sacrifice you or kill you or something and then go be famous. And that may not be the case this time. Like the earth or some people or something could be under judgment for their actions. This could also be like when God said in the Bible, said, okay, Christ, something like this. Now, when are you going to go and judge your own people? Because we know black people be like, oh, you know, the white man. And this is to say, okay, Negro, look at yourself, okay, real quick, as a whole, and wait a minute. Now, was that just a good deal to give all those people that money, and now they right back in your face, or they done killed you already because they looking for more, because you wanted to walk away from your husband or wife and spend the money and not involve them. You didn't raised up some children. Now you know what it feel like to raise up some people, and then have them be wicked towards you. To nurture them with money, 40-ounce bottles, you know, Birkin bags, okay? And it's never a fuck enough, okay? because you didn't check the temperature or gauge the temperature of these particular individuals, and you didn't realize that some of these people you should have never gave them something because they could never be satisfied. But the person that you dedicated and owed something to because you made a promise or a vow to them, if you made a vow to God and you broke it, you want to act like this person shouldn't get nothing from you. But you was freely willy-nilly giving these other people whatever this is. All right? And the show will go on without you. Because you in too much debt. Somebody is in too much debt. Somebody is in too much debt. You're not that fucking special, dude. The only thing is you're blocking other people from their own intel, which is also some type of law, a statute, is some kind of law. Okay. Well, I was about to say something about status, but it has something to do with whatever they're doing to some of us. Whatever they're doing to some of us, it's against your human rights or something like this. It would be the same thing if somebody found out that you had a dog and this is 16 below outside in the wintertime, and your neighbors all got dogs and they dogs live inside. They don't mind when a dog is out there in the summertime and they see you having it outside all day because you don't want a dog in your house. You think you should go back to the 80s and have your dog outside in the dog house. They're already going to be side-eyeing you. I'm talking about a real dog with fur and claw nails and a doggy flappy ears and a tail and sharp teeth. A lot of them that don't look like human teeth. We're talking about a real dog, not a person. You see what I'm saying? So... and then your neighbors are all like hounding you or called some people on you because your dog is out there in 16 below. But some people are treating humans like this, and there's a lot of people on this network. There's a lot of people that's on this network that could tell and do something about it, and they're fucking not. So these people don't get these positions again. You don't get to come back and try again. Move out the fucking way. Like, okay, guards, motherfucker. It's kind of like that. We got the Hierophant energy in reverse. Whoever this Egyptian person, okay? Ice in reverse. All right? And then we also have some kind of twins in reverse. And then we got the Page of Swords. Somebody could have been watching your twins or spying on your twins, a pirate, looking at somebody's booty. This is my song for real, no doubt. And that's a shame because these people that lost they self, like, I'm not gonna say all of them. I'm just saying, I wonder how many times have somebody that we sat there and said, dang, that person lost everything. Oh, da 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 da. How many times was these people saying, I don't want to be the sacrifice or whatever? And this is the reason why they were in the situation that they were, that we watched their downfall or something like this. I guess if it happened in the dark, nobody seen it, then I guess it really didn't happen. No face, no case. No face, no case. This could also be no face, no case, meaning that all your memories are wiped out. There's no way that you could be using a memory bank to manipulate something and try to get somebody to see something. That means that your mana is coming directly from God. If you hit something, nobody can come back and say, oh, you was there. No, I don't have a face. They stole it. You get what I'm saying? So I can't be using no memories or thoughts or anything like this, okay? All right? That means that that's the only, yeah, that's the only thing. So we got twins. That's like third time's a charm, guy. You know, we took a chance on hiring a guy at this daycare. We usually have all female workers. We took a chance, but every time 3 children have been hurt underneath your... Okay, well, don't blame nobody. When when the 4th kid get hurt, and then the parents sue you, and your whole company got to shut down. Because I don't know what this will hold this person is just a worker. You could just get a new one. So what was you thinking? This is people, like I said, they don't know nothing about business. They work with emotions. They don't know nothing about order. They don't know nothing about business. They work with emotions. Oh, please, man, you know I ain't got nothing for myself. Blah, 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 blah. We family. Yeah, stay the fuck over there, because you're not about to continue to work here at my business. You understand what I'm saying? About to ruin my shit with my name on it. What you look like? What I look like? Something happened to somebody's twins. This could be this, whoever this person is. Okay, they dress is not white like that. But this could be the Shell energy. This could be talking what I said about the Shell gas station. How they're talking about we're powering it up with Shell. No, the fuck you not. You're not going to get the same. If somebody like, oh, we're back doing it again. You're not getting the same response. These motherfuckers is a cancer. This is like Moana. Like, get these trees out of here. Get them out. These old wilted trees. Get them out. We're not going to have nothing left. America ain't got no time for this pussyfooting around. You just don't. Yeah, this could also be this energy here. With this Knight of Swords energy. This is usually Christ coming in the clouds. Chopping somebody down. Okay, this could be this Lumiferious energy or something. Lumi energy. This person could have got mad at me for saying something. This is somebody that sounds so pleasant. Oh, maybe your twin flame. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Da 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 da. They talk about me being too real. Okay. But you get lured in by those sweet, and that's why I told you some of these men, they don't want to admit something that's smooth like honey. Somebody might even got a little songbird, voice, okay, that they took from somebody else. They probably didn't have that before, but they sold for a little singing voice or something. Now, something tastes sweet like honey, it looks sweet like honey, all this stuff, and then what? It's bitter to your belly because something is not right with somebody's fruit here. And these are people that try to make you feel like something wrong with you. Yeah, this person did the same thing to these twins as they did to the sun or something like this, and try to poison this person or do something like this. It could also be like Snow White, like who's the fairest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who? This could be who this is. Oh, I saw one. She's to come, and she's more beautiful than your daughter, and she is going to be the one that's going to lead the family into. Find her. Find her. All right. So somebody could maybe if these are boys, the person doesn't burden them, or it's something that they do to poison the girls or get the girls sick. Maybe because of beauty. But the boys, because they can control them, they they put them in reverse and they use them as like little sex slaves or something like this. Because remember we had on the cherubim, we had the 2 twin girls and then we had the 1 little boy that was separate the other day. All right. Love is beautiful in all its forms. No, it's not. These people, crazy cult people, are calling something love that it don't got nothing to do with love. It's actually about pain. If these little babies could speak, they would tell you how painful something actually is. Okay? If these little girls could speak, or they wasn't threatened with a beating from a old man that ain't shit, but they could buy them a little child bride and then rub that energy off on that child bride and harm that child or something. These are men that don't have no standards, no value. You don't know nothing about people. You don't work on yourself. You think you own everything. You think you the fucking boss, and you look like a boy. Boy, come here, boy. These boys look like boys. And you ruin the lives of all these people. You ruin the lives of all these children. And you don't deserve to have no wives. You don't have deserve to have a penis. You don't deserve to have any of it. It's like, something like this. Somebody could also be trying to cut off your line. Like if you have a couple of grandchildren or something like this, somebody then did something. This could be even a death ritual. Like this seed is making me think that some children are choking on something. Like somebody's giving a child something that they know they can't eat or they can't ingest, whatever it is. Somebody's totally brainwashed. Somebody's totally brainwashed. Yeah, we got this Jedediah Brown energy here. Somebody's name is Brown, King of Swords energy. Somebody is not good to be doing cases when it comes to some type of court cases with jail or in prison system, mental prisons. Let's just get rid of mental prisons altogether. I mean, come on, let's just go ahead and do it. You know, free a couple of people at a time so we can have a lot more people that's thinking with their right minds. You understand? Yeah. We got this Jedediah Brown in reverse, and then we also got this Temperance. Somebody is over there faking with a little baby or a little girl, maybe with this Time Oracle energy or something like this. With this child here, they're less fortunate now, or so for some reason. This could also be somebody that did something to somebody's child, so something might be about to happen to their child. But somebody is acting like this is temperate, or I'm gonna do it better than we ever did it, and this not gonna happen. Somebody's mentally ill. All right. Somebody's mentally ill. This could also be this person that got something. Okay. So they offer up other little girls that don't have something to men for some type of money. That's what they do. All right. Yep. So again, we have seven of cups. Okay. Something is not an illusion. All these people are mentally ill. All these people are trapped in some type of thinking. All these people are up for some type of sacrifice. What goes around comes around here. All right. Yeah, some people are leaving. Let me tell you what happens. We got, you'll always be my baby. We got, you can put your hand under my umbrella. We got, she lick it like a lollipop, while we talking about children, right? This could also be a Egyptian version of me or somebody else. All right. That is being held hostage here. All right. This could even be this, and they're made to sit like in a cell all day and do cards. A lot of these women or in a home or a trap house or something, but this person is in reverse. So all these people know that they caught Bohemia. Somebody's saying that somebody's Bohemian. We got ghost energy, and we got don't cry. Okay. So somebody, I don't know, this could be, again, somebody trying to send in some type of storm or a hurricane or something like this over somebody's bed, okay? Like this. They're watching right now, okay? They're watching right now, okay? I don't know. This kind of look like my sister-in-law, Valerie. And this could be this masculine, a younger version of him, all right? So we got Ice did something in reverse. They could have, they're trying to send somebody away. They're trying to do something here. Okay. And again, somebody's saying that somebody's your twin and they're not. Somebody's saying that somebody's your twin. Yeah, we got Shanita in reverse. Force Wars energy. The person is not in the floaty. Or this is somebody that wanted you to sit in this floaty or something like this with them or take their spot. It's not happening. That's you when you went down there to that Airbnb and you was in that swimming pool in your video when you was hiding that body, or you was doing something like this, or you went down there to attack somebody's clone down there in Florida to sign for that paperwork for that money that don't belong to you. Yeah. This is also who could be sleeping with this man or with my husband, your husband, whoever's husband this is. Because these are some people that's doing some cultish shit around you, but you're not a part of this cult. But they got your name. You making false image of me. You giving graven images, put my name attached to some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, we got the World card in the Sips Juice energy. This could also be to send in like National Guard or special services into places like Kenosha or Waukegan or a county, these particular counties where this shit could be going on while they have us looking at Chicago. There's so many places in between, Mr. Trump, that we could really be sending these people to clean the shit up. I'm telling you, somebody think that they gave me or you a disease or something. Is not. We're still in the clear. All right. This could also be, like I said, somebody offering some kind of food and saying that you beg them for food, but they basically ask you, do you want some? Come in here, please get some. Things like this. Okay. I'm cooking something. I want to cook something for thanks for you having me stay here. I want to cook something for you guys. Come in. Everybody can have some. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. All right. This could be also somebody that you fed before too. Okay. You fed this person all their life. This is not even your child. This is another woman's child. that was pretending to be your child, which is that's manipulative. But we can't blame the children or the people or the robots all the time because they don't know that they've been reprogrammed. They just get the program and then they go along with it. Okay, so something could be heartbreaking for somebody here. All right, somebody that thought they was gonna finish someone. Yeah, whoever these people that whatever they do, wherever they go in this circus mode or something, they went and they listened to somebody else in the family or something. They're heartbroken because they can't start nothing over. Okay, so these people could be working for ICE and stuff like this, and kidnapping, regular people and stuff like this, and doing things to them, or just to have sex with them, or something like this. Okay, just to stalk them, watch them. All right, yeah. All right, to make them go to work, doing some type of work or something. People could be having you like in underground facilities doing hair. Okay, braiding hair. That could also be what's wrong with my hand. If somebody had me making something, it could be like carpal tunnel, or whoever this is that's connected to me. They could be down there painting them fucking fingernails from Shein and from Temu. Okay, yeah. And so somebody could have something wrong with their hands because they got a spill, a chemical spill, but you don't even know that you were at this facility. So you can't sue anybody because you don't even know who kidnapped you in the middle of the night and kept you for under a contract for 6 months without your permission and had you working your fingers to the bone. Somebody's name could be Bone. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be doing something like that. All this shit is because somebody is mad, y'all. Yeah, whoever this is that was threatening somebody, like, you better not leave. It's you that I want. You the one that I want. That person is out of line. All right. And this Queen of Cups is trying to act like she don't have nothing to do with it, or he don't know, know what happened or have nothing to do with it. But judgment is going on. So somebody's saying, did you call this person fat? And the person is like, oh, I don't know about being fat or something like this. And somebody was talking hella shit about somebody. Because this could also be, you could be with somebody that's with a celebrity. You could be with somebody that's with a so-called celebrity, because none of these people, I'm not shell shocked by these people because I realize that these are people that grew up around me. I realize that some of these people had to steal from me in order to even get in Hollywood or to get into the fucking industry. So why would I be shell shocked? All right. So this is something like, it's somebody could be this masculine energy, or this is somebody that's connected to this masculine identity theft in a different timeline. Like if Moses and them went out on a trail of tears and they took my children and my husband and they gave me clones instead, they're holding on to these people. They're holding them hostage. Okay. All right. So we also have this energy now. We're getting this energy here. So this could be who this is. One of these people here. Okay. Somebody's embarrassed. They don't want something to be said. Okay. They don't want something to be said. You know, when I just went outside a second ago, I was watching the D babies, the twins, and then I went ahead and I fell asleep. Like, I fell asleep on the couch for like 50. They were in their cribs or whatever, just playing or getting sleepy. And I fell asleep on the couch for a good 15 minutes probably. And then I woke up and I realized that I woke up and went in there to go see about them or something like this. And I realized that the back door was not locked. And I was like, oh my God. I fell asleep for like 15 minutes or whatever. Anybody could have came in here. But I think that one of the twins went out there to do something. And when I woke up, the babies are in the back room close to the sunroom door. And when I woke up, I went outside and there was some like acorn, some green acorn like nut things. There was like 4 of them just cracked. They wasn't there when I was just out there in my car before, but they was cracked open. Like 4 nuts were cracked open with the green. It ain't even ripe yet. You know what I'm saying? They were cracked open on the driveway. And when I went out in my car, somebody had taken I got some what did I get yesterday? I got Dr. Pepper cream or whatever from KFC. And when I went out to my car, it was in my cup holder. It was a big, I got a large, right? But it was disgusting, so I couldn't drink it. And then when I went outside to go get my daughter, the cup was laying on my seat sideways, full. Like it only drank like this much of it, and it was just all the way full. And it was just leaning on my seat, just laying there. And I'm like, who the fuck was in my car and just put this cup of stuff? But I did hear kids that school's out for the summer. So this could be Summer Walker using some type of attacks or something like this, okay? This could be some Badu, some Bad Juju, some Badu energy, or these little witchcraft. These people is getting desperate, ain't they? Yeah. They're getting mad because, like I said, somebody that was looked at as just like a slave or a cleanup lady or something, this person is getting, this could be me or you, they're getting their power back. So somebody can hold on to whatever is theirs. This could be for me to protect myself, my body, my people that's connected to my body, what's connected to me. If you hit these people, I feel it. If you hurt these people, I feel it. It shows up on me. If you're draining these people of their energy, it afflicts or affects me. So nobody else has the right to touch these individuals here. And this is what somebody has been doing here. All right. And they're trying to hide the fact that they're doing this because your energy ain't worth shit. But you want to still keep on letting the people up that don't create this energy. Your energy ain't shit. But you still want to go ahead and let these people up so they can kidnap people and use them for their fucking energy. It's a no. It's a no. Queen of Pentacles. All right. Somebody might be having to leave the family at home and go off and do a job. This is also somebody doing a controlled demolition of our nation. You allow these people to downgrade your Messiah energy, and you let them ruin us from the inside out in little different ways. Okay, starting in the small town neighborhood, in the city to the small town neighborhood, and then it's a disaster. I couldn't even take Trump's or whatever's control that robot. I couldn't even take it seriously. And now you want to try to give it back to somebody when it's all the way ruined. Because you think that you're going to go run off to some hideaway in South America or something like this, and everything is going to be fine for you. Because you didn't listen to what God said. Something is getting blocked. You allow all these people to come from these different places or whatever like this. You didn't say that they was garbage people necessarily. But this is what their own country said when they tried to send some of these people over here. Yeah. So again, somebody want to kill somebody, y'all. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you. They want something is getting blocked, and now they want this Ace of Pentacles Judgment person dead. But this might end up going back on these people here, or this is who's calling the shot that it's an end to this. It's a death to these people that think that they're going to be doing something like this. And this Queen of Cups here that was poisoning somebody, or this Afro's in, you're gonna go right where you're supposed to be, going around here, got these people bringing these kids up in here. You the person from that damn Weapons movie. You one of them. You can't be the scapegoat. We got to find some more. If we get the heads of about 100 of these people, it'll make a big difference. She's not the only one. You learned it from Annalisa. Yep. They learned it from Nisi. They learned it from some higher ups. Okay? They learned it from some higher ups. And it's not the way it goes. These people are about to be very troubled and disturbed here. I'm telling you, somebody trying to they're gonna disturb somebody's steps. Just like if you travel or something, or if you just decide you want to travel, you're gonna have a hard time. Police pulling you over randomly in states. You know, you might have to have a set hours to travel, because again, this is like you're in a lonely road, you know, driving cross country. Like a lot of people are out there, a lot of girls are out there doing these little trips in the forest and stuff like this. Somebody's gonna have a problem if you do that. Yeah, these people blocked you, and then now you blocking them, and then now they don't want to be working for you, or they don't want to have to do anything for you. Okay. Yeah. Somebody can't steal their man, but if this person was doing something behind your back, you blocking this nigga anyway, you don't want the nigga back. And all these flowers is about to see an ending here, okay? These flowers are about to be seeing an ending here. We got the High Priestess in reverse here. Like I said, these are some witches that's we're gonna get justice from a gang of witches, a coven of people. Something like this that has been doing something. It's like a cult that it's been running strong for a certain amount of time. It cannot continue. It cannot continue. It just cannot. Somebody might be given, like, you're gonna serve or you're gonna go to jail. Okay, this just somebody's not gonna have a chance to run. You're sitting here doing something disgusting here, and you're not even drugging these children or these girls. You're just outright raping people into fear. You're outright doing something to people and just thinking, and they're like, how is this person still walking around on the street? Yeah, good thing that I'm not married. Yeah. Yeah, you better go somewhere else with that. King of Cups in reverse. Somebody is saying that this man is the King of Cups. Even if this person stopped partying, if this person stopped drinking, if this person stop doing whatever this is, or try to come back home, this is not the King of Cups. You have a microchip in your head to be thinking that this person is the King of Cups, and y'all all on one accord, and you all terrorists. So again, you might be able to send these people away that just came across the border, but it's the people that been in the borders doing this to Americans and feeding and feasting off of us and following this fake King of Cups. That's faking like they went and got some help or something, and they fucking didn't. Yeah, with this fucking Six of Cups, Time Oracle, and whoever these two people is. Okay? This is whether they stole these people, whether they kidnapped them, whether these people fled together from the Kenosha house. This is this person. This is a version of my spouse, and this is this fucking neighbor, the Russell Jones girl. Period. That's who this is. They ran off to do something, or they were taken, or they were taken by another country. They were taken. Something had happened here. Like, y'all got to learn how to look at this shit and not be taking it personal. Page of Cups energy here. We got somebody's son. This could be the son of a politician or something. All right. There's a lot of shit with drinking or drugging, or like he used to be the one to put the roofies in. This is making me think about Empire. When this little boy gave this, an older girl than him. The little boy gave that white girl some cocaine at the club. All right, and she ended up dying. And then they was trying to have, they didn't, it was the little, it reminded me of that Gumpy boy. I used to talk to this boy named Gumpy a long time ago. Like, I think I might have even still been in middle school, actually. I might have been in middle school still. And it's funny because it was a dude on Empire that looked like him. It was a dude on Empire that looked, this is the haughtiness of these people. But he supposedly had died, and he was like special to a lot of people. You know, a lot of people liked this guy or whatever. He was like a cool guy or whatever. All right. Okay. I think their house might have been a little dirty. People used to say he was kind of stinky, but somebody's like, look at me now. Like, I'm not stinky anymore. So this is also like people, for instance, I used to talk to this boy. Okay. I could have been like starting my 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade or something like this. Okay. And so, no, it was after this. It was after this. It was. This was like high school. This had to be about high school. It could have been, yeah, during the time of the, yeah. It could have been, I just can't remember when he passed away. Because I'm feeling like this ain't one of my memories. This could be one of the other girls. But, they're all my memories. But it's like, something is very not, I can't remember something for some reason. But I don't know. We used to hang out there, but people say, so somebody was like, oh, look at me now. Because we got the circle here. This could be a circle of people. We got splash, like don't take a shower. Somebody could be trying to shield you because they're trying to tell you that there's a camera or something in your shower. Okay. This could be somebody named JJ. Okay. Or this could be this light-skinned dude that be going viral talking about girls. Everybody was hating on him. All the guys was hating on him because he was giving the girls the game. He was like, yeah, he only telling you that stuff. Like, he could be doing TikToks or whatever, or he be doing like little shorts. And he's like, yeah, girls, that he only telling you that he love you so he can have you do this, this, and that, da 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 da. And then he just ain't gonna do this and that. So everybody was like giving him a little bit of slack. You know, I mean, they was giving him a little bit of hate because he was putting girls up on game. That we already know, of course, but you know, he was sticking his neck out, okay? But we got Jumpin' Jack Flash here, all right? This could also be something about a train in reverse. And then we got the grays in reverse, all right? And somebody don't just have one something, okay? We got the person brown in reverse. And then we had skunk in reverse. I don't want to keep going through the cards. We had skunk in reverse. So somebody's like, oh, look at me now. I don't smell now or something like this. But this is somebody like I said, I used to hang out with this guy or whatever. We used to be in our one-off, like deep conversations when everybody else was like acting crazy and like how we talked about the other day. Okay. And but I just remember people used to say stuff about him like he stink or something like this. Okay. But he was just real cool. Everybody liked him. But I don't know why I get every time I think about that episode on Empire, even though I've never touched cocaine in my life. You understand what I'm saying? I've never even seen it up close. Every time I always think about one get together, they was having a get together or something there. And I remember we was all like huddled up in this dark room. You know what I'm saying? I think he was laying on the bed. I was sitting on the bed. Some people were sitting on the floor and shit like this. And I just remember being huddled up in this room. You know what I'm saying? And this is the last thing that I can remember. I don't remember us leaving. I don't remember nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember nothing. I know it was like a dark, rainy night when we pulled up. It was nighttime when we went. I think we went with Fred. And it was a dark, gloomy night, like a drudgy, like it was just like a dark night. Okay. And that's just all I remember. So every time I remember that episode, and once I seen the dude that looked like him on the actual Empire show, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. So that could be, I don't know, something could be significant here. All right. Something could be, because if this is a circle or a group of people or some circle of spies or something like this, I don't know. Could be something here. All right, we got the song Watchers on here. But again, we got the Knight of Cups here in reverse. And that's why I said some people could be watching some. Like, I don't know. I feel like somebody be watching somebody until you fall asleep. And then they real quick, they come slooping up in your crib or whatever. Do something like this. And then they do stuff and then they leave out. I just don't know. I'm just getting that energy here. But we have this drink. Whoever was spiking girls' drinks or pouring it up, pour it up, pour it up. This is how we ball out. This person could be in reverse with this male and this sips juice in. Excuse me, sips juice energy. Okay. And then we have a young male here that is dripping some information here to these sunflowers. Virgo in reverse. Like this is like a if you like it, put a ring on it. What was that? Like I said, you could get a ring of people that love you, a circle, a ring. But you could also get a pedophile ring. You can get a sex trafficking ring. You can get this ring. You can get a ring of fire, motherfucker. You can get something else. A ring with a snake on it. I don't know what you could get. Okay. But I feel like it's the stagnate or the cat. So you could put a ring of spies. You could put a ring of watchers. That's the world card energy. I used to watch these little emperor shorts or whatever about this show. And it was a girl, Rui or whatever. She was always the emperor's favorite. Things like this she cannot get away with. I mean, she could get away with anything. But a new person comes, she'd be jealous, do little shit to them, right? But one of the girls that came in, the emperor really liked her. And then she was having conception problems, or that can mean you can't have a baby. That can mean you can't meet new people. That means you can't make friends. You can't get a job. It can mean that you can't, like I said, you're having infertility problems. You can't get a leg up. You can't get none of the opportunities coming your way. And they found out, like, well, is somebody doing something to you or whatever? And one day the girls were arguing about something, and I think somebody touched the girl's hand, and she like did something with her hand, and a bracelet fell off her hand, a gold bracelet. And when it fell on the floor, all these little beads fell out, right? And then somebody's like, whoa, like, what was you doing? These is beads that do like this. It stopped infertility. So maybe you couldn't get a business on the thing. There was always people watching you, seeing you do good about something, and then coming messing it up. Like a sandcastle. You building it, you having fun, you sitting next to it, taking pictures and stuff, and somebody just comes step on it. Like they don't even see you there making this thing that could have had taken hours to make it. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was doing this, like smashing and grabbing. So then they'll smash yours and then go over and start building their castle so they can be a part of the castle building competition. You get what I'm saying? So somebody's like, I like that concept with that. Oh, I got money though. I could do it like this. We could get glass this. We could do this. We could do it bigger. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gave somebody this offer. So they smashed and grabbed your little business idea, smashed everything up, and took it. And somebody's been doing this over and fucking over again this is for me, motherfucker. This is me. This is what somebody been doing to me only, to the tree of life that you was not supposed to touch. If you wanted to siphon energy or be a vampire to anybody, you should have went to any other fucking tree. You should have never came the fuck over here. So you're going to pay big time. These Two of Cups people don't want to get no, excuse me. Yeah, somebody can't copy off somebody no more. These Two of Cups don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to get this tower. The Two of Cups, the two people standing inside these drinks. Okay, or these cups. Somebody don't want to get in trouble. Got Chariot in reverse. I don't know where these people could live under the ground for real. You know, these people could live in a forest or something. Somebody don't live some type of life here that they not supposed, that, you know, they don't. Some people is doing something is happening here. Somebody's having to like do something. It's what when people are claiming these religions and stuff like this, they're trying to, it don't have to always been like this. Some laws have been changed to let these people get this type of access. But this is like when you go around like, oh, it's easier for them to attach these things to you. And once you just in too deep, man. Somebody could even be threatening somebody like, I will kill your daughter and these kids or something like this if you think I'm going back to jail, or if I'm gonna get in trouble or something. Somebody's like doing something like that, man. Three of Cups. Look what I just said. Look what I just said. There's also Two of Cups. Somebody's like, I don't even want to say it. King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's acting like they're the troll under the bridge. Billy, go, let me in. And this person does something to fucking children. Right with this motherfucking Virgo. This is a man. Whatever they're doing is unjust. It's about to be brought to the surface here. And these are like people like feeding somebody their secretions. I don't know. These could be people putting children in dirty bath water. They got a disease or something. They're putting, like, something is not right. Something's just not right. Yeah, something's not right. Okay? Now, this could be the situation where this person is in reverse because what they've been doing, people are getting their memories back or something, and they're realizing what this old man, some of these people are doing, and these people are getting payback on these people. They're expanding their mind or something like this. This could even be when Jesus said, don't keep the children away. Okay. When Jesus said that, I've always feared going with that scripture because I know that if somebody opens up that door, these people are going to do something perverted. I knew people were doing something to me like strange, right? But if I say don't make the children, so all I can say is don't have the little children be scared of me. But when he says, you know what, bring, da 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 da. You know what it says. These people are so twisted. This is what they do with our beautiful word, is corrupted. Trap you for 2 years in a place and have you do stuff to, like, it's nasty. And because these sick people in this family or this community or something have been getting away with this and blaming innocent children all this time. So not only were they blaming innocent children, saying that we were doing this, putting us in some type of imprisonment, closing off our brain and stuff like this when we were very little, okay? A certain group of people, they were also just somebody is just foul. Somebody just, I can't, if I could put my hands on this person. It's also Nine of Swords energy. That's what I'm saying. Something is over. This grandmother sacrificing these children or something, using anything that they can. You see all these different weapons, butter knives, this knife, that thing like this long knife, this whatever this thing, bayonet looking thing, the scissors. Somebody's using anything. This could also be old women or like wet nurses or something, or like what you call them? What you call them people that? What you call them people now? You said 20 years ago, oh, I want to have a natural birth. You didn't think somebody was going to secretly take you to a location, rape you, get you pregnant, have you have the baby, bring you back home 6 weeks. You don't even know you had a baby. And then the baby is somewhere with one of these motherfuckers that do this shit. And you don't even know who these people is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Enough is a motherfucking enough, because this is happening to someone. Now, people are making money off of this too. So we have to look at surrogacy all the way different. And what did you write in, and what rights, even when it comes to the fucking prison reform, what the fuck did you do? Oh, trifling ass. These are people that come to get an abortion. Some people got womb probably all fucked up now. Just stick some scissors in there and twist it around 3 times, and there you go. See, now that person ain't pregnant no more. Listen, somebody is allowing people to do this to Americans in our own fucking home. You don't even know what's happening here. Okay? They're so money hungry. Just do something to make the financial system from the bottom collapse, and then see. You gotta get these motherfuckers. And that's what I was looking at. These could be people of more little stature. I'm looking at like Cat Williams. That's really Ernest Bruton. That is really the so-called uncle, the oldest one. Or that's one of his offspring or one of his fucking spawn. And y'all controlling the airways. You were controlling the spaceships or something like this. That's all you are. That's why when you said that shit about Hillary Clinton, oh, we fuck with your dude. Because even if you was trying to say that my person was resonating with the Bill Clinton, and that y'all was looking at me like Hillary Clinton, and that's why y'all told this person to block me out because you knew I was the real son, because you was my... Now, you didn't have to, because it's also this hobbit energy. These are people that's smaller, like physically, okay? This, the coalition, coalition with a K-O. You. That might be the Willow person. Somebody could also be trying to say that you're theirs, but you're not. Like the Willow people could have been the person could have been a version of my dad that was there before I was born or something. I don't know, okay? But, you know, it's something y'all did, okay? Dr. Phil. Oh, you just was so, you talking about somebody gluttonous. You had to spread your face everywhere. You had to spread yourselves everywhere. You did. Yeah, you did. To try to climb up to the top. You had to do something with these babies here to climb to the top here. Somebody had to, and they're a sucker for you and a sucker for her, because this person here, whoever this is that be singing this song to you, this person is a pedophile too. This person is the one that snatched his children. I told you. This person is the person that snatched this child and then bred this child amongst them in that secret society or that cult and brought this child back around you. These children was groomed to think that something was normal right in our own fucking communities. And that's right where you got to go and get it done. That's right where you got to go and get it done. That's right where you got to go. Because nothing else is going to go right. Yeah, like father, like son in reverse. But these people seem like a child did something to them. Somebody has okay, let me tell you this. This is the Queen of Cups is sitting higher. This man and this man, something happened where a Knight of Wands energy, a boy or somebody, somebody did something to these people. This could be somebody that's mad because they see the world card in the upright and they're mad at these people. And they could have went and checked these people. Like, I'm seeing somebody like, you don't do like this or whatever like this, or you're going to stop doing this. These could be children that see or know that they've been wounded. These could be clones of your spouse, male or female, that live around the corner from you. Right around the corner from you. And they be switching spaces or something, I don't know, before they go to work or after they go to work. This is like, these people like right around the corner. Maybe they're not even in the same body no more. Somebody had to come, they went through that thing trying to time travel and they got stuck in an old wrinkly body or something. No offense, okay? I'm just saying that somebody looked your age and now they look like they're 90 years old, okay? Somebody could have sacrificed this to come back towards you. They will not look nothing like, I'm saying somebody's clone, but this clone do not look exactly like the person. That your person could have been black. This clone is a Caucasian person that look 90 years old. They should look your age. They're not going to look that age. Something like this. But we got the world card in the upright. This could be some person right here that did something to these people to turn them in reverse. I'm not going to say it's death. I'm not really picking up that. This could be humiliation. But somebody else did this to these people. It's not the world card energy. So these trying to put somebody in jail is not going to work. All right. And I don't understand why they wasting their time on these cases when the person is going to go back and sit in that name with that social security number the right next day. You're going to replace the person with something. Okay. The person can walk in to work the next day as if it's themselves. Why are you even doing this? Why are you even? It's so ridiculous. So what they're doing is working heavily on fake cases. So real shit is not solved. You're working on zombies or something like this. Okay, that you should don't put in a pile and burn them. You're making us sick. You're causing a dis-ease here. And these are people taking sick. They're like, oh, humans, zombies never mattered before. We're going to only focus on zombies right now. We're not going to focus on Ferguson. We're not going to focus on humans. We're going to build zombie police force and we're going to ignore that people even exist. Right? And we're gonna do this or something like this. This is crazy to me. This is crazy. Okay, we got the devil in reverse. This child could have even, this is a younger woman, probably 18 to 20 something, that could be a devil energy sleeping with these little boys, getting them locked up on the cat. Okay, this is not a black box. Somebody's shit ain't that good, but to these little boys it is. And they can get this person to do something for them. But they could have blamed it on, look, we got pork spam. Spam in reverse. Okay, somebody was putting spam or putting their garbage in the world card's domain, and somebody is not going to be able to do that anymore. All right, yeah, somebody's getting a 10 of Pentacles somewhere else in the south, but it's already falling. It's already in the reverse here. And then we have the 9 of Cups here. I mean the 9 of Swords in the upright. Like I said, somebody's granny is under some type of fire. Okay, and then there could be like some death energy here for this person for being in this energy and taking away somebody's Ace of Cups. Somebody misses a group of people. A group of people they want to talk to their empress or a queen or a certain person, and somebody is not letting them do this. Somebody's grandmother. Also, this woman here, this could be this Armstrong energy. Okay, look, the arm or the hand or somebody's name could be Handy. Okay, and this person was trying to force somebody to drink from their cup. You're not doing it. Somebody's about to die, trying to sexually abuse somebody or something here. Right? They just are. That's just what it is. Somebody is doing something to children to get, they're already in a position now. They got the money already. They got the new apartment. They got everything. Yes, they have the new apartment. They're climbing the ladder here. We're not having this going into, oink. Somebody's a fucking pig. That's what you are. You're going to have to find something the fuck else to do. This would be telling these Islam women something. Oh, it's 13 of y'all. This is like the new Handmaid's Tale. The only thing I feel like about Islam is that it could be the men of Islam that fuck with a certain female, but the women don't. So if the women rise up and take the heads of their masters, you fucked up because these bitches gonna do spell work on you. Now the other way around, you get what I'm saying? These men cutting off all these women or all these other girls or whatever to just be with you. I don't know about that either. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, because look, this is still to put the strength card energy in reverse and put these dark lump of coal people. Somebody's name could be Cole. Um, up at the top, Keisha. Okay, okay. I would call here somebody don't have no teeth. Let's see what Keisha Cole mom. Hold on, let's see. What the heck? Why is that even important? I want my spaceships and shit back. Oh, that kind of looked like Karmic Tarot. Karmic. Hold on, let's see who. Oh, this looking like this other lady too. This tarot reader. Let's see. See, you either gonna be somebody that they try to strip us down instead of stepping right into our queendom or my queendom, so that you can probably bring me out as one of your hoes or something like this. You could try to bring me out as somebody's grandma or something like this, or somebody's mama or something. We ain't doing none of that shit. Yeah, this that one person. Yeah, that ain't me, but you know, it's that one person. That also look like Danielle. If I think about it, that also look like my name. This might have something to do with Polk. Somebody's last name could be Polk or Poke, Pole, Pool, Pole. Yeah, spying on these people or something here. Somebody can see something here. Queen of Wands. There's a Queen of Wands in Florida or something here. That's in reverse here. Okay? They do something like, oh my God, it's so disgusting. Like somebody's like, this could be a young boy. Like somebody might even got young boy in their fucking name, like a rapper or something. Somebody be doing something with this person. Okay? Like this, like a youngin, you know, or little this, little that. You know, somebody name is something like this. Okay? Like baby G or something. I don't know. It's something like little something like this. Okay? And then the Queen of Wands in reverse. Cause you know, matter of fact, what's called it? Keisha Cole mama kind of look like Erica Dixon. Maybe these people some kin to each other or something like this. There's a Queen of Wands here. This also this Hierophant could have a son. This Queen of Wands is like sucking on this boy's pee-pee. Oh my God. They're not doing it for, they're doing it for control. Do you understand? They're doing it for control. If I'm the first one, these are people that got to look in the minds of people and then got to learn them. Right? That got to learn them. Yeah, I don't know. My auntie or whatever, when I was little, I don't know. But she used to do like this to me. And I wanted to tell my mom, but I didn't want to tell my mom because whatever fuck she was doing, it just felt so good. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Somebody could be saying something like that. And it's like somebody get weak. Like this is a woman that, this is a nasty lady that just did something. They know what to do. They go and bring that look. It's something like that. It's something like that. It's something like that. And I don't even want to spend too much time talking about it. And they know how men are with their first love or their first orgasm or first something, or like, man, that shit felt. So somebody's doing this to little boys, get them to do, excuse me, little things, or excuse me, spy on people or something like this. Somebody want me to shut up because I done got the hiccups. But and there's the weird ones too. Hold on. Can't help it.